you, Valentina, for this beautiful, beautiful session that we're able to witness. Oh, it's such a
Thank
delight.
you. It's all in my benefit mostly, but
Oh, it's been a beauty and delight to watch. And I can't help but notice this beautiful smile and, in your face, this joy in your face. Can you share with us what is different for you after this conversation?
this is different. This whole perspective of the two me's blending together, and that indeed this awareness of, yeah, I was a different person there, and now, though I have some awareness of how I was thinking in a different language while I am in Romania and speaking and interacting again with other type of people, of course, there is a different me that is sort of acting out. And yeah, coming together with remembering, what I have discovered there and reintegrate them and making this bringing it back to my attention that, this is what I was missing. That's why I was feeling like that, because before this session I was like very stressed, and I was not like I didn't know I had that mood. I just know I didn't like it. And yeah, that's what this is, really new, the two ideas of the small me and older me.
Wonderful.
Yeah, but of them talking with each other. So I was definitely aware or thinking in other sessions or by myself, that I want to connect more with my inner child. But the way Ben presented it, it's just your smaller you. So I could really visualize myself.
That's beautiful. There's so many words that stand out from what you say. And really, there's such a big shift that is visible in this session as well. So, I'm curious, as you are also, a student of the advanced program that we have right now, what is it that really stands out for you from our transformative principle and framework?
It's well, I think just letting the space for the other person to talk, because I talk a lot, so that's but what's also standing out for me is this the mostly on the I think evoking awareness, I would say, of what is really happening in the other person in the moment. And yeah, that I would say for now. So I think that is what is standing out for me. So how just noticing something in the other person can open up so much. That, yeah.
You know, watching you and listening to you, it's like you just experienced a really special moment or a series of special moments, like a dance or something that has really, you know, shifted things in the way you see things and feel things. And so, you know, as you're taking away this experience with you, what is it that you would like to say to coaches and students from this experience that you're taking?
I would tell them, okay, if you have the opportunity to be coached by Ben, just do it. You know, because it's very nice, yeah, to have somebody really sort of help you clean out all the things that might be in your mind. And so that is also what stood out and what I want to share and encourage everyone, yeah, to do, because yeah, for me it was a bit difficult to sort of stay on one one domain, one topic, and or somehow in my mind there are a lot of other connections that it's not difficult to explore. But then it's really nice if somebody else can sort of see through that, or they give you one metaphor that is like, oh, okay, that it's sort of touching a core. And it's yeah, just try it out and you'll see for yourself. That's what I want to say.
Yes, I can only second it. Yes, I've had the joy to experience it too, and I can really, I'm just celebrating with you. I'm really
Thank you.
celebrating with you this special moment, and I want to thank you on behalf of everybody who's here for allowing us to witness this really special moment as well. Thank you so much. I hope you will enjoy the learning with us now. Thank you so
Yes,
much, Valentina.
I will stay here for the learning. Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, thank you, Valentina. So, Azita, would you be kind enough to help us to read some of the comments that is contributed by our friends? Okay, so here we go.
Okay. So it's so amazing to see how the coach patiently, powerfully, and purposefully draws out from the client. How the client was lost and closed and oops. And she was totally open and in love. Valentina entered the reflective mode right after the first inquiry. She was reflecting the whole conversation. It's fantastic how the focus got shifted, talking about the past self and now self. Beautiful conversation, and interesting how the coach was keep bringing the focus right back to the topic. The clarity of thought, self-awareness, fantastic fuel model in action with empathy by Dr. Ben. Great role. The artful ability to bridge the past self with the current self within a coaching conversation and not delving into counseling mode. The coach's powerful presence, staying connected to the client and not getting distracted by the details of the client, and seeing the power to open the mind space. The space given for the client to reflect on their own, the use of metaphor and imagery resonated very strongly with the client. It was amazing how the coach created an opportunity for the client to experience the change in the moment. It was magical when the client was expressing and experiencing that expression in her whole self. The coach took time before jumping into the inquiries. It was also evident that the coach stayed away from the lost frame sentiments and presented by the client. I like how talking about this got her to realize that there are two different personalities because of the different language of experiences from one country to another, and she needs to find how to get both to meet and understand each other. Coach's exploration of the client's emotions, helping her to connect with her inner self. The coach spoke less than 10% or even lesser throughout the questions and not asking any questions, and yet the process itself can have so much impact on the client. I'm amazed at how compassionate and sharp the coach is. The coach is attentive and intuitive and alert and provocative at the same time. Masterful master. The ice cream metaphor for sure, and the light bulb moment when the client recognized that she needed to start expressing her emotions to herself first. Also, how brave of her to open up and think loudly of this. Getting the client to connect and embrace her two personalities. I can see the science at work, seeing how the mind opens and perceives the mind, and how the coach is an instrument, a skillful one that serves the client. I witness how the science works to support the client to look inward without getting lost in the depths. But the depth is so deep, but not dark. The theme is a certain degree of lightness and joy in the space. Amazing to see this live. Developing the metaphor of eating ice cream to move into how the client relates to the content. The coaching presence, how the coach stayed with the client throughout the conversation. Thank you so much,
Thank
everyone.
you. So humbling experience.